Cowboys Weekend was brought to you by AT&T, mobilizing your world, SWBC Employee Benefits and PEO Services, and by Forest Park Medical Center, your destination to better health.
He smiles if you hit him, gives you a compliment if you sack him, but don't underestimate how fierce of a competitor Andrew Luck can be. We're back here on Cowboys Weekend, presented by Forest Park Medical Center. Chase Williams, Lindsay Cash, and the great Nate Newton. This Colts offense, one of the best in the league. They throw it around all over the place. They've only lost 4 games this season, and they do exactly what the Cowboys do, possess the ball, but they do it in such a different way than what the Cowboys do with the ground game.
You know, they throw it a lot. I mean, he throw the ball 40-plus times a game. And a lot of that's possession. A lot of that's underneath stuff to his tight ends. You know, and they got Reggie Wayne, so he's patrolling the middle. You know, they get Hilton over the top, but that's only 2 or 3 times a game, maybe 4. But everything around the middle of the field with the tight ends with Reggie Wayne, so that's how they control it, man. I mean, they don't have a running game. Trent Richardson, and they got a guy called Boom Harron or whatever. I mean, they're non-existent. They probably rush for 110 yards combined, but Andrew Luck, this guy has put this team on his back since a rookie. They got a chance to win 11 games of 3 years in a row. This guy is the ultimate warrior.
And he's only 8 yards away from throwing for 5,000 yards on the season. The Colts also lead the league with 77 plays of 20-plus yards. So they don't just pass, dink, and dunk. I mean, these are long plays. So do you think Rod Marinelli has changed things up this week for the Cowboys?
No, the cover 2 fits that because they, you know, like I said, that is what the cover 2 is for, to stop the deep things. You have your safeties back deep, your corners pushing them out, and you got your linebackers running down the middle of the field. So you're pushing everything, keeping everything in front of you. So they should be okay. Now, that's why, what is name, W-Y or Y-E Tittle or whatever?
T-Y.
T-Y. This dude, I'm thinking about the old school guy. This dude is a beast. I mean, when they got him, they didn't think that he would be this type of guy. But like I say, with Luck, and you know, it is a few guys in the league that I love, and I know you wanted to marry Luck, but it can't happen. But anyway, but this guy's a beast, bro.
Yeah, he really is. He's a cerebral, smart quarterback. He picks apart the defense. But I think what's impressive about him is he's doing this behind a very, very bad offensive line. He gets hit more than anyone in the league, and that's why I think the sack is huge for the Cowboys today. And we saw Jeremy Mincey and Tyrone Crawford kind of break through this last week against the Eagles and register 4 sacks.
You know, I agree with you, you know, but where he's been hurting himself early in games, he's had a couple of pick sixes in the last few games. If he get past that and play tight, we're going to have to control the 4th quarter. If this thing was in 3 to 7 points, a game that tight in the 4th quarter, we have to take control of that. We have to run the ball. We have to have precision passing and do the things that we do best coming down the stretch, because this guy will come back on you.
And let me say this. Does this worry you? Andrew Luck has led the Colts to the most comeback wins with 32 in the first 3 seasons of the Colts. Does that worry you?
It's unbelievable what he can do. Unbelievable.
You know what? Maybe we should have let this young lady marry him if I took him off the market.
I mean, this is a big test for the Cowboys, and we know that for some reason the games at home have been a little odd this year. So.
They cannot, and I repeat, they cannot get 7 to 10 points down on this team, because Luck will put his foot on your neck, and he'll keep that throttle going.
Now the Colts are already into the playoffs. Do you think that plays a factor at all? They already have their ticket punched, but they can get home field if things fall where they may with the Broncos and the Patriots. I don't think they get that home field advantage. Do you think that plays advantage for the Cowboys to where they maybe step back just a little bit?
You know what? They got to play tough. They got to play tough. They got a couple of receivers that's banged up, and we don't know what they're going to be doing today. So they got to play tough. They got to get establish some type of run game. And then you know they got the best 3rd down defense in the game. So they got to play tough. I mean, when you coming down the stretch with 2 games left and you have a Denver, you have a New England that you may have to go face, you got to stay in rhythm. So they're going to come at the Cowboys.
It's going to come down to a Dan Bailey field goal to win it. I can feel it.
Oh, man, is you a little brother or big brother?
He's my little brother. I'm a little older than him. For Nate Newton, Lindsay Cash, I'm Chase Williams. We'll see you next time right here on Cowboys Weekend, presented by Forest Park Medical Center.